I love a good jam. It's one of my favorite things in the world is to play music without a goal. And I had to figure out how I could create a really cool jam space here in our house. Before leaving, I got a suitcase and a scale and just tried to put as much gear into the suitcase without going over the 50-pound limit for a check-in.
We wanted to curate a team that was representative of a diverse experience. Gender representation, we wanted different nationalities represented, we wanted different ages, and we wanted it to be dynamic. This was not a merit-based application. It was a very specifically curated group. For me, the most exciting outcomes are when you have different shared experiences and you create an amalgamation of everybody's perception.
This project that we're doing as a group, I don't even really know what to call it, spatial creative technology project, is super exciting. When I first applied, I was kind of just like, oh, Loop Fest? Yeah, that sounds so cool. The more you get into it, it's super interesting, the fact that all of these people come from all over the world and have such talents and skills. Even just talking together about what we're going to create is so fun.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Fred, Fred Cecilia, je viens de Paris en France et je suis super content d'être là. So basically I'm a programmer and I'm a musician. Another project I'm working on is to try to make music with my brain. So basically I have some stuff like that with some sensor, put it in my head, and I have another application that just receives this information and transforms that in MIDI message, use that to control some effect, control some clips.
I'm Srishti, I'm from New Delhi, India. I was trained in Hindustani classical vocals and Bansuri at a very young age, and I was always fascinated by science and technology. Before coming to Berklee, I also took this course on Coursera, producing with Ableton Live with Erin Barra, and that got me really excited. That's how I started producing my own music, which now is like Indian-influenced electronic.
I applied after having a conversation with Loudon in one of the classes. Creatively, I love to make electronic music, and also being on the other side of the camera. Filming, editing, doing audio editing and stuff like that. So that's what hopefully was enough to bring me on board.
My name's Claire. I'm originally from Singapore, and I'm a recent graduate of Berklee's physical campus in Boston. So I majored in electronic production and design as well as professional music. So a lot of my focuses in school were on music technology. My creative focus for this part of the project with Erin and Loudon was really being a dancer, and I've been dancing for many years. I'm just glad to be in the presence of so many creative and technical people.
So something I'm really passionate about is fabric art, specifically crocheting. And it's really interesting how even just looking at a skein of yarn, if you unravel it and just seeing how the yarn's just connected, how it weaves together, and how you take something that isn't anything and you make it into something. And I would really love to be able to, with our group, bring that together and use music and or sounds to make that into something really amazing, creative, and awesome.
It's like there's one of the guys in the group is like looks at brain function with music and makes art out of MIDI mapping, and then we have like flautists and people from everywhere, and me as a singer, like I think very what song can we make out of it, and thinking like, oh, how can I make a song out of something that's so spatial and weird, like a delay loop there was talk about or something like that, or from around the world. So it's super exciting to feel like you're actually pushing your limits.
We got a bunch of speakers, put them in the corners of the room, multi-channel audio interface, and we were able to start routing various instruments and sounds to the various locations. And with a fun environment like that, musicians are just going to go wild.
So the plan is to create something meaningful with the collision of all of our skills and experiences and what we walk away with from this. So there's been a bunch of themes that have come up, and we're going to put our heads together, find a way to manifest it in a shareable format, and release it to the world. So it's not a tangible thing quite yet. We've got a lot of ideas, and we're going to take the next steps to create something and share it with you.